ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DJ Epps on a beautiful Thursday, March 12th. Oh man, let these motherfuckers know blog is going down right now. Yep. Yesterday I apologized once again. I'm like, I gotta get this right, man, because I gotta make sure nothing is streaming. Nothing is on my URL while I'm going live, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, you know what I mean? It's hectic when you're trying to do everything at once. So I try to make sure that everything sounds right. So yesterday, I apologize if you heard some disruption on my live, but we are here. We live and direct. Once again, it's Thursday, March 12th, and we're holding it down for you and yours on this beautiful Thursday. Now, some of the things that I talked about yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and just, bring it up again and make sure that, we cover some of the bases that we talked about yesterday. We don't want to ignore, eh? So one of the things is that, we had to congratulate Dr. Dre. Big shout to Dr. Dre, super producer. You know what I mean? One of the probably your top 5 producers, you know what I mean? If not top 3 of all time. Legendary, timeless, hit records everywhere. Great representation of the West Coast. Big shout to the NWA era, the Aftermath era, you know what I mean? The era with 50 Cent and Eminem. Like all of that was great. And big shout to Dr. Dre hitting the billionaire status. Oh yeah. The billionaire status. Dr. Dre is officially a billionaire. And that's very big. That's very huge. Man, after all those things that I announced, not to mention Beats by Dre, you know what I mean? Some other probably low-key investment. The million turned into billions. All right? And Dr. Dre hit a billionaire status. So congratulations to Dr. Dre. That I don't know. If that's not motivation, I really, really, really don't know. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Salute to Dr. Dre. Man, let me borrow $1. For real. Rick Ross, big shout to Rick Ross. Rick Ross is celebrating 20 years of Port of Miami. This album is his first album. Now, understand this, man. Port of Miami is so legendary. It means a lot to Miami, not just to Miami, but of course to the man himself, the boss, Rick Ross, a.k.a. Ricky Rose, a.k.a. Ricky Ravioli. You know what I mean? As a DJ, I'm very proud of this project. I'm very proud of this 20 years anniversary for Rick Ross because, I helped break this album, the music on there, hustling and so on. You would hear about other artists such as Gunplay, Torch, you know what I mean? And so on. Shout to Breed, my man Young Breed. Yeah, man. Carol City was definitely highlighted at that era, that time, which is known to be one of the best cities in Miami. So Dade County 305, we celebrating 20 years, Port of Miami with Rick Ross. And he also announced a tour happening, and it's starting here in Miami at the James L. Knight Center. It's going to be crazy. Not only is going to be a tour, but it's going to be, with an orchestra. Man, that's going to be dope. That's going to be absolutely dope. Different. Hip-hop is just elevating, going to a new level, and definitely putting Miami 305 on the map. So Rick Ross, salute. Congratulations for 20 years of the Port of Miami album and on your new tour that's about to happen. Can't wait to see it and hopefully even be part of it. You know what I mean? We support that. Speaking about Miami, 305, man. Bam Bam. Listen, I'm not a sports guy like that, but I gotta salute. I gotta show love to the man they call Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo. You know what I mean? Plays for the Miami Heats. Man, broke records. Broke records. I heard he broke LeBron James' record within the first half of that game. And not only that, he broke Kobe Bryant's record. Listen, I seen the comments, and what I don't like is some of y'all just hating on a man that's just living his life and being great. You cannot hate on any man that is out doing what he loves to do and being great at it. And if that man happened to reach a level to a point where he's breaking records, please congratulate that person. Bam, congratulations. All right? Some people didn't want to see you break Kobe Bryant's record. But you did it. That's something you cannot ignore. Miami, I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like we still win. We just continue winning. Even when we're losing, it seems like we're winning. We always get highlighted. Like, there was another player from Miami Heat that, won the dunking contest, right? And then now this. Listen, Miami, let's continue being great. And to all other markets out there, please do the same. Continue being great and congratulate. Congratulate. Don't hate. All right? If you have some negative, bad opinions, your own opinions, whatever, don't leave it in the comments. You don't have to, get in the comments just because you want to be heard or known with your negativity. Stop all that, man. Congratulate. Congratulate. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big shout to my man Craig G in the building. Craig G always got the wild card requests when I'm on the set. You know what I mean? And trust me, when he tests me, I love it. Cause I'll make it happen. I just want to prove to DJs and you know what I mean? Sometimes requests are okay. Listen, man, I had this talk with wifey about requests. DJs getting requests. She didn't understand how I was telling her that us DJs don't like that. We really don't. We accept it. We'll take it once in a while, but sometimes requests could go left sometimes. And what do I mean by that? Man, DJs, you gotta let them cook. Let them cook. And sometimes, yeah, you know what I mean? Go ahead and request, but stop, being annoying with the request. Stop coming back and forth to the DJ booth with the request. You know what I mean? This could get a little crazy, and us DJs, we tend to not like that. We'll do it, we'll accept it, but we just, in our mind, don't like that. All right? Only in Dade in the building was popping. Yeah. Only in Dade, they keep you updated with what's going on in Dade County, Miami, Florida, man. So check out their page, Only in Dade. That's the family right there. Can you hear Oochie Coochie? Oh, the throwback Oochie Coochie. I thought you was up on Sexy Red's Hoochie Coochie. Craig G, man, that's one of the dopest MC out there, man. Juice Crew was popping, man. Yeah, it's my guy right there. So yeah, man, DJs tend to not like requests, but we do it. We take it. But don't be annoying with your request, all right, man? Don't be, back and forth in the DJ booth. You know what I mean? Man, I've seen a lot of discussions on and topics and podcasts about DJs, and I love it. I love it because now you're learning what DJs go through, how they go through it. You know what I mean? You talk about fan base, you talk about the crowd, you talk about, You know what I mean? No more dance floors or VIP tables. Like it's been a hectic situation when it comes to the DJ talk world. But I love the conversations that I've been seeing online. I love it. I love it. Vic, what's popping? Vic's always in the mix. You know what it is. Thailand was good. Oh man. Yep. So another thing that I touched up on yesterday is that 50 Cent algorithm is absolutely crazy, nuts, and on point. Why? Because he's doing it. You know what I mean? He is doing it. He is doing it, and he's making you guys work. I'm gonna be honest with you. 50 is shaking up things that he's making Papoose work, Mano work, Jimmy work. You know what I mean? I would like, and guys, I hope we are going to get some type of great EP album with all this exposure, this talk about all these artists. Like, I want to hear a new Papoose EP or album, whatever. I want to hear a Fabulous album. I do. I'm pretty sure you do too. You know what I mean? Like, take this advantage of putting out good body of work, because I think 50 said it at one time. Beefing, feuding with Fifth is good business. And this is the opportunity for your music to go out there, get out there, stream, all that. You know what I mean? So 50 done dropped a song with Max B. Personally, I like it. I seen a lot of people hating. Y'all been complaining. Oh, get in the booth. The man got in the booth and did something, and y'all hating. I heard some other stuff, and there's some other stuff that's not better than 50. I'm gonna be on the DJ opinion, the DJ Epps opinion. There's some stuff that I heard. There's some diss records I recently heard, and it's not better than the one that I heard that 50 dropped with Max B. So what are you complaining about? Everybody's on their shit right now. Everybody's on their grind. Congratulate. Don't hate. And if you don't like it, keep it to yourself. Situation Brooklyn in the building. So, 50 got another joint. You know what I mean? Leon Thomas on there. And of course, it's taking jabs to T.I. You know what I mean? The joint's crazy. And not only that, it's it's going to be aired and played all the time on his new Power series. Like, genius. I'm sorry. That is absolute genius. Streaming. Not only that, you're going to hear it all the time, and you're going to be reminded that T.I. is getting dissed by 50. I'm sorry. That was a genius move right there by him. So when he says he is the algorithm, listen, man. Listen. I get it. I understand it. And you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. All right? So big shout to Fifth. Big shout to, Mano. Big shout to everybody that's working right now, that's putting out music. You know what I mean? Keep on working. Keep on working. Hey, if he's the best troller, hey, it's working. I'm sorry. It's working. It's absolutely working. Made them go to the booth and put out music. And I hope it stays on wax. I hope it stays on the track. Like, please, it should not go no further than that. All right? I don't want to hear nobody rolling up on nobody else. You know what I mean? All you side guys, all you entourage fellas, like, you know what I mean? Don't go get excited. Don't get all tough guy because you want to prove yourself to 50 or Mano or whoever. Or y'all side guys, y'all just chill. Let the head generals, let the head bosses go do what they do. All you side guys, y'all need to relax and chill and watch everything and laugh about it. You know what I mean? Joke about it, whatever. But behave. Keep your composure. Do not let this beef go to the streets. Our job as a DJ is to keep the crowd dancing and in good mood. If they're not dancing, bring them to a place of fun. That's our job. We have to curate the room. We have to make sure they go on a journey, feel good, go back home feeling good. You know what I mean? Get in the car like, boy, that DJ turned up, boy. He had me on a mission. Listen, that's our job. Nessa, how you doing? Yes. Listen, man. Man. 50 knows what he has to do to not only stay relevant, but he's helping you stay relevant. Hell, from my understanding, T.I.'s new single, Let 'Em Know, hits #1 on this week's mainstream R&B hip-hop airplay chart. Listen, I have to be honest with you. That has to be a little help from 50. That has to be a little help from 50. And that's becoming his 8th #1. First in the lead role since Live Your Life. Live Your Life with Rihanna, that joint. Listen. T.I., you don't need to go thank 50, but I don't know if that record would have been hitting #1 on the mainstream R&B hip-hop airplay chart if you didn't have that motion going with somebody. And there's lots of talks of people and their conspiracy about, man, could they be, feuding on purpose to help each other out? You know what I mean? Listen, I truly hope so. I really do hope so. Because that's part of being competitive. Whether it's in boxing, whether it's in music world, hip-hop, whatever, whether it's in basketball, football, whatever, even as fake as it is, WWE, the way CM Punk dissed Roman Reigns and his father that passed away, talking about, yo, I'm going to bury you next to your father. And then the Usos came, got heated, say, yo, you talking about our uncle? And they punched him in the mouth for that because he didn't want to say sorry. Listen, man, things like that got to shake up the world. It got to shake up the competition. You know what I mean? And yes, I'm sorry. CM Punk deserved that punch in the mouth because he did not apologize for talking about somebody's, dead relative. Back in the hood, that's what they say. Yo, you're going to get dealt with. We're going to see you on site because you talked about my dead mama, my dead daddy, my uncle. Like, it is what it is. T.I. said it was planned out. I thought I saw something like that online. And if it was, it was, I don't know. I got to go back and check. If T.I. said that was, big shout to Hakeem Green. If T.I. said it was planned out, genius. Genius. You know what I mean? If 50 said, yeah, little nigga, you could talk about my mama. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. If they said, yeah, you could take shots at my wife, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I have to be honest with you. Sometimes you can't take it too far, man. If you agree to it, that's one thing, but you shouldn't take it too far. You should not take it too far. Should not deal with wives, kids, mothers and papas. Like, we should not do that. No, Hakeem, no. You don't got to punch nobody to promote, your 24 hours of peace. Hakeem, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hakeem, do not do it. Oh, man. And then they brought up some old stuff with Busta Rhymes and T.I. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's digging. Everybody's digging. One thing I did like, I would like to see Busta Rhymes versus Ludacris. I would like to see that. That would be very interesting. That would be very exciting to watch. Busta Rhymes and Ludacris. Oh. They both got hit records, timeless hit records. Both characters. Yeah, Luda and Busta will be absolutely awesome. Who wants to see it? Leave it in the comment box. Busta Rhymes versus Ludacris. That would be fire. Somebody, call Swizzy, Timbo. Let's make this happen. Yeah, leave the bag on the table. That would be it. Ludacris versus Busta Rhymes. Absolutely fun. Absolutely fun. That would be it. Mamba, what's popping? Bella Lucci was good. Vic, you hear me? Yeah. Q the DJ was good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, also I talked about one more thing I talked about yesterday. I don't want it to go over nobody's head. Whether you're young, whether you're a teenager, or whether you're an OG, never forget to look both ways when you're crossing the streets. Listen, man, I seen this prime Amazon lady worker coming out her truck on the passenger side, and she comes in front of the truck to go deliver a package, in the house across the street. But when she came around her truck through the front, she didn't look both ways. So now another car just came, BAM! Speeding too, and hit her hard. Packages everywhere. She, she was dragged down a couple of feet down. Like, listen, man, that was, Oh, man. I hope she's doing well. I hope she's getting better. That was a nasty accident. But the fact that she did not look left, she did not look right, and thought, there was no cars in the vicinity and she wasn't going to get hit. Guys, women, kids, especially kids, hold your parents, hold an elderly hand. You know what I mean? Elderly, like I'm talking about old folks. Wait till somebody, you could walk with somebody across the street. Grown folks, OGs, sometimes you on your phone, whatever. Like when you reach that crosswalk, that, that light, the crossroad, look both ways before you cross the street. All times. At all times, look both ways before you cross the street. All right? You're never too young, never too old to understand that you need to look both ways before you cross the street. Please be safe out there, all right? Because there's cars, they driving crazy out there. Motorcycles, oh my God. Like, please be careful. Even on a one-way street, absolutely right. Even on a one-way street, look both ways. Car coming? All right, let me walk. You know what I mean? You see that number countdown before the red light comes on or the green light comes on, whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Don't try to go run and beat it, man. Just take a chill, pause, relax. You know what I mean? All right, guys, it's time for me to get up out of here, man. It's Friday Eve. Tomorrow, I'm going to be at that Blue Martini in Fort Lauderdale. And then we getting ready for Cayocho this weekend. If you don't know about Cayocho, it's like the biggest festival in Miami that happens every year around this time, spring break time. And Little Havana, big shout out to all my Latinos. I'm about to go rock the bells for the first time over there, rock the bell style in Cayocho. So I'm going to be around 15th Street and 15th Avenue and 8th Street, around that area. Yeah, man. So we're going to have a good time in Cayocho this year. So everybody have a good night. Have a good day. And I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Same time, same place, as we getting ready for my 50th birthday all April long. All right? Look on my timeline and watch the festivities. Memphis Bleak, KRS-One, Mims, Finesse Mitchell, Wayne Wonder, whole lot more, man. We are all around with it in April, celebrating my 50th birthday, and I want you to be part of the building, all right? Part of the party, excuse me. Hey, have a good day. Peace out. You know what it is. Your boy DJ Epps with these daily blogs. Let these motherfuckers know.
I will be with the fire, baby.